is a mess. The sun itself is falling apart. People are going crazy, and there are things crawling off the ground. Visitors, we call them. It is told that these visitors imitate human beings, get inside of people's homes to kill them. This is your neighbor. He wants to help you. It says that letting in strangers are a good way to survive. It also says that if anyone asks if you're home alone, never say yes, as that thing would kill you. Ultimately, your neighbor is your greatest savior and your greatest curse. These are the hidden meanings of "No, I'm not human." That thing that your neighbor described is one of the main culprits of the recent murders. It asks you only one question: are you alone? Saying no would stop him if you actually had people in your house. This brings us to the first meaning, vampire theory. Even though they're physically strong, they cannot enter without an invitation from someone inside. This theory is always present in the game. Letting strangers in or declining them of entry is the entire premise of this game. Let's say you declined a stranger that was a visitor. In theory, it could tear down your door and kill you, but it doesn't because of this theory. Progressing in the story starts a new day. News plays every morning. The performance of Swan Lake constantly repeating. This brings calmness, but at the same time, it brings a feeling of dread and fear. This is a reference to the fall of the Soviet Union. It was during the August of 1991. While ultimately the goal was to distract and calm the people down, Swan Lake instead became a symbol of political instability and the uncertainty of the future. During the lead up to the collapse of the Soviet Union, Swan Lake was constantly airing on Russian TV. This shows that in the world of No, I'm Not Human, things may not seem as controlled as they are, from leaks of the government to the impact of what it has done to the people. Eyes. They're one of the most important parts of the body when it comes to identifying others. The core concept of this game is identifying whether or not the person you've let in is a visitor. At the start of this game, the first person that would come knocking on your door is this guy. At first glance, he may seem like the second coming of Slenderman, and any normal person would assume that this guy is a visitor, but not in this game. In this game, every single person looks like a visitor. This guy, this guy, this guy, and even this baby. But that's the beauty of it, taking away the most valuable asset that you have, which is our perception of others. It teaches you to rely on other senses instead of your eyes. I'm sure everyone has heard of this before, but it tells us to never judge a book by its cover, except for this guy. FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, is an agency that's responsible for the containment and the information on visitors. Every morning, FEMA would report on signs to identify a visitor, things like red eyes, dirt under the fingernails, or perfectly white teeth. And every morning, you would use these signs to identify visitors in your own home. But it also brings up a question of humanity. As you pull out your shotgun, after identifying that the person that you've let in has red eyes, you pulled the trigger. There it was, laying on the ground. You've done it for the greater good, you told yourself. Sure, this works when it was actually a visitor. But what if it wasn't? The sense of guilt comes rushing into your head. These signs that were given to us could easily be applied to normal people. Red eyes? Maybe the room was dusty. White teeth? What if the person went to a dentist? Dirt under the fingernails? What if the person was a farmer? And that's when you realize that not only did you kill a human being, but you killed someone that was innocent. This shows that you can't trust everything you see. Sure, these signs were given to us from a factual source, but it doesn't take away our humanity and the sense of guilt. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as I don't really do things like this, but I was really interested in the game. So yeah, if you guys like this video, a like would be nice, but a sub would really appreciate it. Thank you, I'll see you guys soon, and bye bye.